It's been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Tell a friend and tell a friend it's them again. It's the motherfucking Daily Heat Check Smokecast. Woo! Oh man, this is like episode 38 and 4/8. And this is how we going down, because niggas had to smoke like 4/8. But this is how it's going down. Background noise, please, Jones. Rambling through the freaking the dash box. But you know,
lighter.
Come on. That's that. You see, when you try to get the intro right, it takes a nigga to rumble through his fucking dash box, try to find a lighter. This is when you know it's a black operation. But yo, I'm your host, Sir PifferyGoodz, and you can find me at PiffBeats on Twitter and on Instagram. And to the left of me, the best of me, my good brother, King Jones. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
Yo, this your boy, King Jones. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram.
This nigga.
What's my name? Sir Royalty Jones. Sir Royalty Jones on IG and King Jones 464 on Twitter. We about to make an episode right here.
to the left of him, the best of him, my good sir, Mac Amazing. Please talk to the people in a very unsavage manner.
What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Mac Amazing, man. Find me on all social media platforms, M.AMAYZN. Let's get this shit going, baby. Woo!
Yeah, man, it's been a while, and I'm glad that we could be here. But I see, damn, Jones, you exhaling like a crack addict, bro. Shit, you had a rough day like that, my nigga. You hear how he exhaling? Oh,
yo,
boy.
so that nigga he said, just beam me up to Scotty.
You get what I'm
trying to get high. I'm trying to get high, bro.
Hey, yo, man.
This real pookie over there, my boy.
Bro. What's in that blunt, bro? We got listeners out there, man.
That nigga laced. That nigga smoking woos over there.
Oh, man, that nigga smoking something very questionable.
Man, this is White Widow and Orange Kush.
White Widow and Orange, because that's what you want us to believe.
Yeah,
what did the jar say before you broke it up?
It said White Widow and Orange Kush.
Nah, all right. Let's just making sure, my nigga.
Listen, I don't do none of that bullshit. I just want to get high.
Hey, man, if you like booger sugar in your weed, it's
I never take booger sugar in my weed.
Hey, we don't judge. You ain't on trial. You know what I'm saying?
Preach to
You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Shit, you can do what you do over here, cuz.
Listen, y'all niggas is wild. This shit is grade A right here, yo.
Grade. Yeah, he said it boils at 200. I know. Gotta stick to Colombia, right? Yeah, okay.
No, I don't fuck with that shit. That shit's not me. That's not my style.
Let me send TG this invite. But look, let's get the first topic cracking off right now on the Smokecast. And I want to start with Manu Ginobili announcing his retirement. This is definitely old news, but you know, we've been away for a while. But this is definitely news that I want to touch on. Because first things first, Manu Ginobili, oh my God, motherfucking G's in the building.
Yo. The man, the myth, the legend is here.
Oh man, right when I put it down. So
I was in the wrong chat.
Yeah, we definitely got like 9 of them shits going right now, TG. My fault, man. But damn, TG's back, man. He came to bless us for this special occasion, man. But yeah, we were just about to talk about Manu Ginobili. I was like, yo, this is definitely old news, but I was like, yo, I grew up on some Manu Ginobili, man. You feel me? I remember he before the process of him balding, man. He was.
Yo, that's crazy you said that, because when you said that, I was thinking about him balding. I was gonna say something about that.
Nah,
that's crazy. Like, that's what I think about when I think about Ginobili. That fucking Euro step and that ball head and that ball spot.
He was long head on care at one time, bro.
Yeah. Damn, you remember that? Damn. Yeah.
He was long head on care, bro.
Damn sure was, man. But that Euro step was so classic, man. And the many championships he went to, and the definite chokage in Miami. That's one thing we will remember, because he definitely shit the bed then. He played such a terrible series, man.
That block on Harden though.
Yeah. He definitely did come back and resurrect himself in future games, but it's just to see how shit to manifest now. How would you grade his career as an overall? Seeing how it ended with his last season being what it was, and how it's overall in totality. Would you say like this? I already know.
I feel like he had a good career, and I feel like he really had an impact on the game. Like, people we're gonna remember Ginobili, and it's not like we all know he was good, but he really did bring something different. And then he also I feel like he kind of made the sixth man like a cool thing to do. Like, this is how you prolong your career and you could still be effective coming off the bench.
Or definitely a trailblazer in the game.
I mean, he's been around my whole life, half my life.
So, big fact.
Probably whole my real, watching basketball life.
TG, turn the mic down a little bit.
I remember when
my bad.
That's crazy.
He's definitely a trailblazer.
Is that better?
He is
just a little bit more.
He is a Hall of Famer.
What about that?
Marvelous.
He is a Hall of Famer in his own right.
Cool.
So, I expect to see him in there.
Yeah, Pip said it, first ballot.
Alongside Timmy.
Absolutely.
So,
I don't think they're going to be in the same class, though, because Timmy retired a few years before him.
Nah, not in the same class, but, that core right there. You know what I mean? Him, Timmy, the only person that's still playing right now is Tony. So, but that core, that solid core right there is.
But that was the perfect segue.
Hall of Famer.
That was the perfect segue, because it's for me to say this as far as with Tony. It's like, I look at him playing now, and I get it, man. If you still got gas in the tank and you still feel you could get a check and you're still productive, go out there, man. Because, there's lots of players who wish they could have played longer and they couldn't. So I understand, like, it's a double-edged blade. But then when you look at it in hindsight, I'm like, yo, you're playing for the Hornets. You're being like more of a mentor. You're there on the veterans minimum. They're really not going to really push deep in the playoffs. They haven't showed you that in the last 10 years. You get what I'm saying? Or any recent years that they had any potential of going deep in the playoffs. And I'm just like, yo, this is how you want to end your career? You could have just hung it. You get what I'm saying?
I believe, though, that, with the mentorship of Tony Parker, that Kemba Walker will elevate his game. And they probably can make a little push. Everything changes.
I'm being selfish. I'm sorry. I got to cut in. I'm being selfish. Fuck Kemba Walker. You get what I'm saying, bro? Your shit is about to be done up anyhow. They about to trade your ass before this cast is over.
Everything changes when LeBron goes to the West. So the East is kind of open now. Like, granted, we have the top teams. We know is Boston. We know it's Philly. The Raptors, because they acquired Kawhi. You know what I mean? The fucking Wizards, like, they're the top tier, but the East is open. Like, it's definitely open for motherfuckers to make a deep push with LeBron not being it. So
no, you're right, but that doesn't justify Tony Parker wasting his fucking last years on the freaking Hornets. This nigga could have hung that shit up in San Antonio, went to the fucking Riverwalk, smoked a cigar, went to the fucking Alamo. You get what I'm saying? Went to the Dancing Coyote. He could have did so many fucking things in San Antonio that he can't do in Charlotte. And I'm looking at it for what? A veteran's minimum? Well, I'm like, yo,
he on the last.
It's like TG. Please let me know if I'm going too hard on this topic now. He didn't even go with a contender. You literally went with a middle of the pack team
No, you went to a Sacramento type team.
We gotta look. We gotta look at not the facts, but what we know. I agree. I kind of agree with what you're saying, but then let's look at what Tony Parker's saying. Let's look at what happened. I really think it was something with Kawhi, and something had to happen personally, because he left before Kawhi was traded, so he was out. He was like, I'm done. And like you said, for him to go to that team meant, like, I'm just out of here. It's not, bro. You want to live in North Carolina, South Carolina, wherever that's at? Like, come on, you're French. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be in the Bible Belt. Not saying he's not religious, but it's just like, come on. And then, what he said, he want to play with his boy Batum and Michael Jordan. Like, cut it out, bro.
It's like this.
So, I kind of agree with you, Piff. But see, we don't know what other offers he got. Maybe he broke, man. Maybe he need that check. I mean, we never think about it.
I doubt he broke, son. I doubt he's broke, bro.
Wait, you may never. Wait, that's the shit that's crazy. Because when news hits, like that's the shit that. Because just think about any news that hit. Like, matter of fact, the news that just recently hit, the Cosby actor working at Trader Joe's. Until you see it, you don't believe it. You get what's this nigga's name? Mac.
He was
Jamal Warner.
No. He was what's the name? Husband.
I was about to say. God. He was Denise's husband, right?
No, he was Denise's husband. Yeah.
That's why.
I think he was Sandra's husband.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was Sandra's husband.
The dude that played Elvin.
Yeah, Elvin.
I forgot his real name and shit. Yeah, the dude that played Elvin.
Hold on, but
the fact that none of y'all know his name is exactly why he's working there now.
Oh no, but time out. Hold up.
He might still be getting a check. You never know.
Nah, but check this out though.
This nigga cold.
Time out, but guess who just signed him though? Guess who signed him? Mr. Tyler Perry.
Yeah, no, Tyler Perry definitely looked out on him, but it's not to get away from the original topic that it's like, yo, until this wild shit happens, we don't know. Like, so when it's like, yo, these nigga could have been broke, Tony Parker. He could have had, you get what I'm saying? But then again, like how you said, it could have been an issue with the Kawhi situation. That like, yo, because you feel me, they did Kawhi dirty. Like if you really comb through the optics of how they did Kawhi, they just didn't trade you. They just didn't trade you out of the division. They just didn't trade you somewhere you didn't want to go. These niggas traded you out of the fucking country. You're no longer in America. These niggas like, bruh, they said, fuck you, get the fuck out of America. They literally traded you out of the country. Like, yo, you're going to Canada.
They traded him? What was the deal?
DeMar DeRozan and what's his? They rookie center for Kawhi and Danny Green going to Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They treated him like a regular trade, man.
They treated him like a regular nigga. Treated him straight out of the country, man.
Just a nigga with
like I said from the rip though, like it's bad that they did him like that. It's bad they did him like that. It really is bad. But like the Spurs was looking at it how everybody was supposed to look at it. Like he's not trying to re-sign. He's not trying to get a max deal. We're not going to give him a max deal. And it's better we trade him now than for him to just walk away and us not get shit. Like, the Spurs did it the right way. It's just fucked up that they did it that way. But in all hindsight, that's the best way to do it because you got something for him.
Wait, put it
instead
like
of waiting until he ain't, you know what I mean? He could just walk the fuck off. Oh, no,
I definitely agree with you, bro. Like, you feel me? Because as I roll this blunt, I'm like, yo, you dead on. You feel me? It's just like you said. It's just so grimy how they did it. They just said, fuck you. You're going here.
The grimiest niggas in Toronto. That's the whole thing. The grimiest niggas in that trade was Toronto because they told DeMar DeRozan they're not trading that nigga, bro. He did not want to go.
They didn't think they could get Kawhi.
He did not want to go.
Yeah, no, that's the reason, though. No, wait, but Jones, think about it, though. It's like with LeBron. You feel me? It's like until you find out you could get LeBron, you're like, oh, yo, Luol, you got to go. Brandon Ingram, you on the table. This nigga, you get what I'm saying? It's like now you got options. The niggas who weren't expendable are definitely expendable now.
Oh yeah, I definitely get it in that sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely get it because Kawhi is definitely a player worth trading for. But you're taking a risk because he haven't played basketball in a year. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't know if he's gonna be as he
But
was
honestly,
in the
that's the
Spurs.
smallest of the risk right now that you're mentioning.
Nah, that's not the smallest of the risks. You want to know why it's not the smallest of the risks? Because if he comes back and he's not 100%, or he's playing and he's rusty, or like it don't work, like you just traded your best player that wanted to stay there for a player that's not taking you to that next level that you want to go to. You get what I'm saying?
But then you got to understand, Kawhi doesn't want to be there. Like, we all understand that, like, yo, him not playing in a year, da-da-da-da-da. I'm not trying to undermine that and what you're saying, because that's definitely a good bring-up. But when you look at it in the grand scope of shit, he could go out there and ball the fuck out. Let's look at it like that. He go there and ball the fuck out. And then it's like, yo, I don't like Canada. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I went to Canada this summer. It was fun and all that and shit as a vacation if you just was passing through. But nigga, you gotta bring me back to America. You gotta bring me back to America.
I definitely get that point. Like, he's not staying though. Like, so he's gonna come ball out. He gonna give you all this hope and expectation. Y'all gonna have to try to beg and plead this nigga to stay, and it's not gonna work.
I'm sorry, Toronto. Y'all fucked up with DeMar DeRozan because the only way niggas will go there, only way elite ball niggas will go there, stay there, is if you draft them there. Because they're there for 5 fucking years. They figure the shit out. They end up liking shit there. They start finding a little niche where the shit is. You get what I'm saying?
That's my point that I'm making.
Like, a nigga who's already established, who's been in America, you get what I'm saying? Who's been on a championship team. You get what I'm saying? Like, Kawhi's been to the chip. He's won a chip. He's been to the playoffs. He's seen the other side. He knows what perfection is. He knows what greatness is. You get what I'm saying? He's played with Hall of Famers. He's definitely weird. We're not going to write that off.
You never know.
Yeah, wait. He might turn around. You're right. You might, TG. He might turn around and say, you know, this poutine thing, this shit's all right.
But I mean, the whole thing, and they tax you way more out there. So your income, you know, it's just like
exactly. I don't think he's gonna like it because of that. Like, it's not a lot of tax in the United States. Like, they tax.
No, there's no tax in Texas. He was paying no income, no state tax.
Well, wait.
Let alone there's more taxes there. If he's living there, he's gonna have to use their currency because it's not like America.
So he's losing money.
You're losing money, and that's like a 20% decrease on the. So literally, you could pay for shit with American money, but you're losing 20% on each dollar you give them.
Hey, yo, but time out. I got a question for y'all. Have y'all noticed this whole conversation? How it's comfortable for a player to be in control of their destiny in the NBA now, and we looked at this trade as if why wasn't Kawhi in control of his destiny?
Yeah.
And so my thing is, only thing San Antonio did was let this nigga remember that you just a player in the NBA. Don't get the game.
No. It's not that deep. I see what you're trying to say. He was under contract. He still had what, a year? Yeah, he still has a year left on his contract, Mac.
He wanted out, bro.
Yeah, no,
he didn't want to play there.
Yeah, of course he wanted out.
So he played hardball.
But look where he's at. He's not where he wanted to be.
Because he played
he's only there for a year.
But even though he's still not where he wanted to be compared to what a LeBron can do or compared to what any other players.
LeBron did it off free agent.
Right.
It wasn't like they traded LeBron his last year. It was like, all right, well, you're going to this team because we don't want you in this division or we don't want you to beat us like that.
But real talk, even if LeBron wasn't a free agent, he would still have his way, bro.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think like commanding a trade of that magnitude, no.
Team would be stupid because it's usually not fair for a certain team. The crazy thing about that trade is
it's pretty much
exactly, and that's how you know Kawhi didn't care. Like, I'm gonna be there for a year. Toronto took the risk of
that wasn't
LeBron's
an even trade.
I mean,
no, it wasn't.
It wasn't even, but it wasn't unfair. It was a fair trade. Like,
wait, it was a fair trade only because Toronto agreed to it. It's not like they were blindsided. Be like, yo, this is the rules. These are the stipulations.
They wanted it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I bet y'all agree. Cool. All right, fine. We're gonna push it through. No, on those terminologies, yes. But as far as when you look at it and weigh it for face value, hell's no,
Yeah,
man.
no, okay,
They got
yeah,
fleeced.
well.
They got fleeced, man.
They got fleeced like a motherfucker.
Two
betting
niggas
on
got fleeced,
themselves.
man.
They took that shit to the bank,
because you gotta look at it like this. I think DeMar still, because DeMar just got signed an extension. So I think DeMar still got 2 to 3 years left on his contract. And then if he fucks around and likes it there, man, what the fuck's that? What's going on?
My bad. Somebody sent me a video. I forgot. I'm muted.
But nah, you feel me? It's like, so DeMar still got 2 to 3 years left on his contract.
If he shines in San Antonio under Pop,
it's not about him shining. If he buys in. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, Pop's the type of niggas like, yo, if it don't work, we got to still get you. You get what I'm saying? It's like they trade niggas. It's not. Look at freaking this nigga, Khawi. He got traded. You get what I'm saying? Like they want you.
It wasn't working.
Don't get it twisted. They want you in San Antonio, but if you're not gonna work out, don't get it fucked up. They will trade you and get somebody who will. You
That's
get
what I'm saying.
His
shine is going to show that if San Antonio wants to go, all right, we're going to put in on you. You get what I'm saying? Like he could buy into all the San Antonio living and you know the Pop system and not, but if he don't shine under that system, they gonna get rid of his ass too.
No, he will shine. There's no doubt about it. Pop already mapped that shit out. You feel me? Pop already coached him in the freaking I think the USA team. I think he made a USA team and he got coached up there.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? So Pop already knows what he's dealing with. You feel me? It's just all about him buying into his system, because once he buys in, say hypothetically he buys in, and then Pop is able to show him the other side, like, yo, this is what winning is. This is like because you feel me? Because they only went to the finals once, and then they got swept twice in the fucking second round. You get what I'm saying?
Fat ass.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my bad.
We never know.
Nah,
because we really never know what the player wants, or like what they like. Like you said, like he might, like DeMar might have really liked being out in Toronto because he knew he was the man. He had security, and I mean, as much as they struggled, you know, it wasn't like people hated them.
Yeah.
But like you said, Piff, you know, he might go to the Spurs and see a whole different, like, you know, you open your eyes, like when you get a new job and it's just like, oh, this is how y'all do this? This is a real company.
Yeah.
So he might go there and be like, oh damn, this is how y'all do training, this is how you run practice. Everybody's working out like this. I could get used to this.
Yeah.
Like Paul George. I mean, Jones said it and we fucking killed him for that. Like, Paul George ain't staying, like, stop it. And he really stayed, yo.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Crazy. They ended up trading Melo.
Just to get knocked out again for first round.
Nah, they ain't got knocked out.
Yeah. Nah, they
Melo was the Achilles heel in this L, and everybody needs to understand that Melo was the sour patch of the fucking, because we could have made it to the fucking Western Conference Finals, bro. Regardless of that, Melo was the fuck up of that.
No.
Melo was the fuck up of that.
Really, Melo was the fuck up.
You can't blame Melo because Melo didn't produce. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly my point. That's why you can blame Melo, because you.
Wait, no, he didn't produce because he was out there shitting the bed. He didn't.
Yeah, it's not like he was taking a lot of shots from people.
You get what I'm saying? It's like
the shots he was taking.
Bruh, he was just a body on the floor.
He had a bad year.
He wasn't rebounding. He wasn't, like, he did nothing. Like, he did
All right, so you're going to blame Melo? Listen to you.
Time out. Hold on. So time out.
He only does that if he's the man. He's not the man no more. He's strictly about scoring now.
All right, so
SAS.
So Jones, so check me out. So you're telling me, you're telling me that if Melo wasn't on the team, it would have still went further?
Yes.
It was like Melo wasn't on the team. It didn't go further.
No, it wasn't.
What are you talking about?
No, it wasn't, because they tried to include Melo.
Bro, didn't Robertson get hurt?
Well, yeah.
Or somebody?
Yeah, Robertson had
that's really why y'all probably lost.
Melo wasn't a key factor.
That's your best defender.
He is, yeah, but
And your best 3-point misser.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't come for my team, bro.
Your team is fucking dog shit and butt cheeks, bro.
You cannot talk about nobody's team because your bum-ass Knickerbockers ain't never going no fucking where.
Crazy
so
Knicks on the come up, man.
Bro, we got that Kentucky prodigy on our team, boy. You better watch yourself.
Listen, like I said, I like Kevin Knox, and I believe that he's gonna make a great NBA player. But y'all still are not gonna be considered the top of the East food chain no time soon, my nigga. You know it,
y'all not gonna be the top of the West no time soon.
Not with the Warriors staying together. No.
Bro, wait. On this note, we're going to segue out. Holla at me when you could beat the Jazz. Now, it's the NFL season opener today, gentlemen. What is your thoughts on that?
Oh, my God.
This game is boring.
Yeah, this game is fucking balls.
I know I got
Damn. This game was so ass. I'm like, I can't even look at the fantasy app no more, bro. This shit is